everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Hassan. Today we will be doing an oil change on a 2018 Ford Focus SE. So the first thing you want to start with is, of course, put the car on either ramps or jack stands, and I am using ramps. Next, you want to loosen the oil cap prior to doing anything underneath the car. So we're just going to loosen that up a little bit, and let's go to the next step. Okay, next step, we're going to identify what needs to be loosened or removed from underneath the car. First is the oil filter. It's located towards the front of the car. You may have a shield covering it. Mine did not have a shield, so in your case you may need to remove the plastic shield to access it. Next, we're going to go right back here, and you have the drain plug right here. This is a 15mm on a 2018 Ford Focus. Next step, let's go ahead and put our oil pan underneath the car. You want to situate it a little bit away from where the drain plug is, because since the front of the car is raised, the oil may come out pretty fast and might miss the pan and get onto your driveway. So I've already loosened the drain plug. Let's go ahead and take this out. You want to be careful, try to avoid getting it all over yourself. As you feel the last few threads coming up, you just get ready to pull this off really quick. You could drop it into the oil pan, but you have to dig for it. Okay. And we'll give this a couple of minutes to drain completely. Alright guys, so the next step, I've already loosened the oil filter. Even though it's a hand tight, generally should come off without it, but I had to put an adapter on it and use a ratchet to loosen it up. Before I remove the oil filter, I want to do a couple of things. First, as you can see, I have not put the drain plug back in. Second, you want to adjust the oil pan so that it covers both that drain plug and where the oil filter is. Because once you remove the oil filter, it's going to, it may release more oil from their side. Yeah, let's go and take this guy off. This is all the oil that's in the filter and in the housing. We'll give that a minute to drain. Okay, so we got most of it out. Let me take it off. It may have some more oil in it, so you just dump it right into the pan. Okay, go ahead and clean the housing where the oil filter is supposed to go. Don't just move any debris or anything around it. Okay, so here's my replacement filter. You see a little bit of oil dripping here. I actually put some oil on the bottom seal to make it go on easy on it and also keep the seal from rotting. Alright, next step, let's go and screw this filter on here. New filter's on here. Let's go ahead and remove that oil all inside of it. And this just needs to be hand tightened. It doesn't have to, you don't have to put a ratchet to it to tighten it. And this housing around it is very sensitive. It may crack, and you have to replace the whole oil filter housing. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our drain plug back in. So I've already cleaned the drain plug and the bolt, and screw it back on, hand tighten it. And then using a 15mm, you can slightly tighten it more. Drain plug's back on. Let's clean the area around it so we don't get any oil on there and smoke when it heats up. Alright guys, so back on top of the car, go ahead and remove your oil cap, insert a funnel, and the car takes 4.9 quarts of oil, and I'm using the Pennzoil Platinum High Mileage 5W20. My car has close to 100,000 miles on here, and this is the oil I've been using for the past few oil changes, and been pretty satisfied with it. Let's go and pour about 4.5 in here. I will leave about a little bit in the container, and then drive it and check it again. Okay, we're all done here. Pour the oil in, clean the cap, tighten back on. And as you can see, I've left a little bit of oil in here, a little bit more than half a quart. And once I drive it for a bit, I'll come back and check it again. All right, folks, so before I take the car off the ramps, I'm just going to inspect underneath the car. I just added the oil, make sure that there's nothing leaking. So here on the oil filter, it's all clean, and the drain plug. So I ran the car for a few minutes, and now let's check the oil level. Right, but that's full. Looks good. Guys, so the last step here is to reset the oil change or service soon oil life light. And my car usually gives the alert at about 7,000 miles. But due to the high mileage, I usually change the oil around 5,000. So it's really basic, simple step here. First thing you want to do is press both the gas and the brake pedal down. Insert your key and turn it forward, not turn the car on. Okay, it takes a few minutes. As you see, I do have a low tire pressure also. And you see the message on the screen says service oil reset in progress. Keep both the gas and the brake pedal down, and here you go, it's done. Guys, the last step is to dispose of the old oil. So what I do is I take my oil containers from my previous oil changes, fill it up with the old oil, and take it to either the local parts store or to a recycling center, and they could recycle the oil for you. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. See you next time. Bye bye.